YTBC, what's the deal? So I'm just doing a really quick post fight on David Allen versus Jason Gavern. I will leave the fight in the description box. I will leave a link to the fight. If you haven't seen the fight, you can click on it and watch the fight for yourself. This fight was stopped after the fourth round. After the round was over, it was pretty horrible, man. Wow. The first round starts. Allen comes out. He was trying to be aggressive. Jason Gavern, you can tell, man, that he really didn't. He didn't really want to fight in this fight. He came out, you know, he came out in his high guard. He landed a few good left hooks. The left hook, right hook combination. He kept yelling "woo" and "come on" and just doing a lot of grabbing. Allen was winging some wild right hands. He had a good tight defense. I thought he outworked Gavern that first round. Second round comes out. Gavern comes out. He's backing up, grabbing, holding, fighting back a little bit with some counter lefts and wild right hooks. Still yelling. Allen hit him on the back of the head because Gavern kept turning his head down. He kept putting his head down. So Allen was throwing a lot of overhand right hands, and a lot of those punches just kept hitting Gavern in the back of his head. He had a decent jab going, Allen did, putting himself in punching range and in good position to land shots, but Gavern just swallowed him up by just grabbing him, grabbing and holding, grabbing and holding. And third round came around, Gavern, a little bit more holding. He actually tackled Allen in this round. Just grabbing Allen on his waist and holding and grabbing. He was trying to land one punch at a time. He was looking for a way out, talking to the referee, talking in general. Allen, every right hand he landed, it seemed like in that round, Gavern was complaining that it was hitting him on the back of the head. Even when it didn't hit him on the back of the head, he was still just complaining, grabbing, holding. Looked really raggedy, man. The fight was really raggedy. I know Gavern came on this fight, what, about 4 or 5 days notice to fill in for Richard Towers. This was supposed to be a British title eliminator. And so going into the fourth round, before the fourth round started, the British Board of Control went over to Gavern's corner and let him know that if he kept this up, and informed him that if he kept this up that he would be disqualified, and his purse would be withheld pending an investigation. It was just a real raggedy fight, man. So the fourth round starts. Allen comes out pressuring with jabs and overhand rights, and Gavern was retreating. Then he'll step in and grab. He was frustrating Allen a little bit. Allen kind of he tossed him down on the mat. Some points were deducted that I'm forgetting about to mention, but some points were deducted to Gavern for holding. Just a real raggedy fight, man. He didn't really come to win. It looked like he really just came to collect a paycheck. I know Gavern is a journeyman, you know, journeyman level guy. You know, has been in there with a plethora of fighters, Wilder, Joshua. I mean, a who's who list of guys, James Toney. But he looked like a guy that took the fight on 3 or 4 days notice, looking to collect a paycheck. He was trying to just frustrate and just land one big lucky, or just not gonna say lucky, but just one big left or right hook to try to get Allen out of there. But he did a lot of grabbing, complaining, yelling, talking, holding. Real raggedy fight, man. But Allen seemed to stay focused in rounds 1, 2, and 3, and he looked like he got the best of them in round 4 when he threw Gavern down. But he tried, man. He tried to put on the best performance he could with the guy in front of him that was looking for a way out, where they was trying to talk his way out of there or grab or hold, tackle. Real ugly fight. But the most interesting thing about all this is I'm gonna leave this link to this video in the description box also. There was an IFL-TV video that they did, interview they did with Allen in the dressing room, and he went on to call out Shannon Briggs and David Price. He said he's gonna knock David Price off. They got in there. He wants Shannon Briggs, kept calling Shannon Briggs a 63-year-old man. He wants to fight, man, so I can't get mad at him. And he also said something about guys on YouTube might say that he didn't have a good fight against Gavern and he looks like shit. It was just funny to me, man, that these guys, they pay attention to the YTBC, you know, because they're interested what guys on YouTube have to say. That's the YTBC right there. So just getting this post fight out there. YTBC, I'm out.